Hey everyone, I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot for our weekly reading from Monday the 10th of July through to Sunday the 16th of July. So I'm setting the intention for our reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video, asking Spirit, asking our angels, our loved ones in Spirit to please guide us, navigate us through these immense energies that we're all shifting through. Asking for a card for Monday, we have the Devil. Tuesday, Knight of Cups. Wednesday, the Queen of Swords. Thursday, the Page of Swords. Friday, the King of Swords. Saturday, the Six of Wands. And Sunday, the Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm just seeing the Hermit at the bottom of the pack, and the Temperance, and the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this week is all about balance. Lots of air energy, thoughts, keeping our thoughts in alignment with the direction that we wish to move towards. So Monday we have the Devil, and you can see there the Devil, and with the Devil it are the Lovers. So this card is when we get into the shadow side of ourselves, and we start seeing the shadow side of others. So we stop trusting, we start to try, and we go into escapism, whether that is through chemicals or thought processes, and lots of air cards this week. Just our spirit guides, our angels are asking us to just cultivate our mind this week. Know that this card has shown itself to look at any area of our life where we are coming out of alignment, where we are not in that heart-centered place. This can be a card of over-possessiveness, of being too controlling, trying to control outcomes, or being fearful of giving our heart. So Monday, Mercury moves into Leo from Cancer. So Mercury is the fast-moving planet, a very fast-moving planet, and it is the cosmic messenger moving into Leo. So asking us to speak about our passion, what really uplifts us and what uplifts others. Also on Monday, Mars moves into Virgo. So Virgo is an earth sign, and Mars is the I am, it's the first breath. When it goes into Virgo, it can bring up that perfectionist within us. So we get lost in trying to make everything around us perfect. So whatever is happening on Monday, whatever shadow sides are being presented to us, it's an opposition, and these oppositions are being presented with us, for us to heal, and for us to dissolve into our heart center. So Monday, just being aware of any temptations to go into escapism, whether we go into a shadow side within us that is really not happy, and lots of people at this time are going through the dark night of the soul, and this card represents that. But know that as we come out, we come back into that place of love. We will always come home, and this is what the cosmos and the planets are assisting us with, finding that home within. So anything that comes up on Monday, be gentle with ourselves. Don't berate ourselves for any old patterns that may be surfacing just now, knowing that they will come to an end once we come into that place of acceptance and that place of faith, and we know that everything on our path we are creating. So when we come back into that place of love, then all those feelings of needing to escape or needing to control and maybe force things to happen, it all starts to fall away. And these are the layers that are falling away now after all the work that we have been doing, that internal work for some years, and for many years. And so anything that may come up as a test to tempt us is take a deep breath, come in and meditate on love. Meditate in our heart space. Drop into our heart space, being gentle with ourselves, calling in the angels, our guardian angels, Archangel Raphael, for any healing that we require during this time of these immense shifts within us. We're moving into times that we've never experienced before. We are dissolving those chains from the ego, from our shadow. And that's our ego, and our shadow is not bad. It isn't the devil. It's where we have been conditioned to think certain ways about ourselves and about our lives, and we're shifting all that now, coming into the purity of our hearts, creating that home within. Tuesday we have the Knight of Cups, bringing a gift of love. This is romance coming in. So where maybe our love life or things that our career, anything that may have waned, we're on the waning moon as we are going through this week. So it is to surrender anything that's blocking us from happiness. We're here to tap into that energy of upliftment. It already resides within us, and as we tap into it, we uplift others. So as we come into and show up in our reality happy and joyful, that is contagious. We give that gift to everyone we come into contact with, and the Knight is bringing this gift of love. You see he has that cup there overflowing with love, romance. So new things coming in and going back into that place of excitement of love, that romance, rekindling of love on Tuesday, that brings us into this alignment of seeing with clairvoyance, seeing with spiritual sight, feeling those spiritual feelings, and being guided by and navigated through this energy, especially this immense energy that is coming up for us, being guided by our heart, navigating through it with love and peace. Wednesday we have the Queen of Swords, and she is sat on her throne, and her sword is up, connecting to the higher consciousness, the heavens, bringing through those messages, not getting sidetracked with the drama that's starting to be created in our outside world. Truth's coming out, and it's so easy to get entangled in that. when we stay focused on coming within, connecting to our higher self, bringing those messages through as Mercury is in Leo, bringing those messages through of passion, of joy, creating magic with our words and our thoughts. She is sat there on that mountain in the clouds, connecting to her higher self. Cultivation on Wednesday, not letting anything from the outside world to come in and disturb our inner peace, our clear clarity of thought, coming into our hearts and being guided by our heart. Thursday we have the Page of Swords, so this is a new energy coming in, downpouring of divine messages, divine intelligence, as we stay in that quietness, not being tempted to go in and revert into old patterns. Someone around us may say something that really creates some kind of discomfort within us, but being mindful that not to take words too seriously. Don't be affected by other people's words, especially young energy. Also, this is a card of cultivation for ourselves, clearing our minds, opening that channel to allow these wonderful energies that we've come through the Sirius Gateway, and we're moving in now to the Lion's Gate, which is immense, such light coming in, letting those lower thought forms dissolve into the light. Even though they may feel real, these dense energies, and we are seeing a separation of people who may be holding on to the third dimension through fear or whatever is coming up for them, and people who are moving and coming into alignment with faith and letting go of control, letting go of any kinds of fears. And lots of people going through the dark night of the soul just now, and it is, know that it will come to an end, and when it does come to an end, there's so much clarity and light. Friday we have the King of Swords, so we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords, so 3 swords energies. Lots of mental energy, things going to happen that is going to take our thoughts away from what's important. We can't, there's nothing we can do about the outside world. It's out of our control, especially with people that we are not in contact with, situations that are occurring that we have no control over. So again, the Queen, we've got the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine, the King, the Queen, coming together, merging together, bringing that pureness of connecting to the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, bringing that energy through. And those thoughts, those messages that are coming through from Leo, from this time of the moving into the Lion's Gate, very, very powerful. So as we stay attuned to that, listening to our guidance, making sure that no thoughts are coming in, creating any kind of disharmony. And the North Nodes are moving. The North Nodes are moving from Taurus into Aries, and the South Nodes are moving into Libra, which is a planet, which is a sign of justice and a sign of harmony. So as these nodes are moving, we're going to feel those shifts within us. So things come in that we may not have dealt with, old thoughts that may be ticking away in our mind, in our subconscious, come into the forefront now for us to really look at, and look at where they are not beneficial in our lives, bringing it back into the pureness, into that divine source energy, into the higher realms that are guiding us. And even though going through this collective going through this dark night of the soul, there's been so many beautiful things that have occurred that have gave us that faith that things may be going on, but then miracles are happening as well. So as we focus on the miracles, that is us coming into that faith and putting and merging in with that energy, letting the 3D now go. And then on Saturday we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. This is us connecting to our Holy Grail, finding a home within. Feel that joy and that victory. So the angels are praising us, our loved ones in spirit are praising us and encouraging us. And this brings in that motivation of doing what it is that really feels true to us. Connecting to that divine magic within. So Saturday, a wonderful day after the week, really coming back into that sacredness. Sunday we have the Knight of Swords, who's really getting things moving now, things starting to shift as we shift our thoughts and let go and focus on the miracles that are occurring, the beautiful energies that are so there now, that we're all connecting with, feeling the joy of that, and things starting to shift really quickly. And then we have the Hermit that's asking us to go within. Go and connect with that divine light within, because that divine light within will shine on our path. Then we have Temperance again, alchemizing, going through this time of alchemizing the lower energies, whether we're doing that through I am the Ho'oponopono, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you, whether we're doing the writing and burning as we're on this waning moon phase that's coming in on Monday the 17th to a new moon in Cancer, which is going to be so beautiful, so nurturing. So letting go now of the past, becoming our own parent, loving ourselves the way we love our children, one foot in that consciousness and one foot on earth, grounding now this immense energy, alchemizing, choosing love. Each time we choose love, we open up and we expand into a new earth. Then the Wheel of Fortune, things starting to shift now, move. So bringing luck. And as we focus on the miracles, we create even more miracles. And the timelines, and being shown timelines, that how they work through us, it's energy that is transmitting through us. So as we clear those blocks and the energy that we transmit becomes clearer and purer, we're taking those quantum leaps into a new reality. The wheels of fortune changing, and as are the nodes, the North Node and the South Node are changing, and they change around the new moon. So lots of shifting going on, and we're going to feel them shifts. But it is to hold on, focus on those miracles, focus on luck, focus on opportunities, prosperity. And as we do, we lift our vibration and we start to connect with the frequencies of positivity and joy and love and divine love. And then we add the Ace of Cups. Our cup runneth over. So some work to do this week. Looking at where we are trying to control, and that's not coming from a place of not being a nice person. Sometimes when we go into that place, especially with Mercury, with Mars being in Virgo, Virgo can be the perfectionist, and that can bring up a shadow. So we start then to look at everything in our life that maybe isn't, and it's to realign and look at everything that is, and staying true to our visions, staying true to what it is that we wish for ourselves and everyone on the planet, that we wish love, we wish abundance, we wish freedom, we wish everyone on the planet to be cared for and loved and made to feel worthy. And as we do that for ourselves, we are able to then bring that energy into our reality. And the Ace of Cups, the beginning of love. So coming home to love, allowing our cup to runneth over with that divine heart, with that divine higher heart, with divine love, which will create magic in our lives. So things this week, something's coming that may present itself, an old energy that as is no longer beneficial in our lives, but we're now starting to see it with clarity. We are connecting to our guides and our guidance, our spiritual guidance, and we're navigating through this energy as peaceful as we can, and as we tap into that peace, we then move with grace and love. So a beautiful week, keeping our thoughts here in the present, here in this moment, focusing on everything around us that we are so grateful for, focusing on everyone that we love, and just moving through this time and letting everything else fall away, not to place any of our life force energy in any situation that is not going to uplift us. So a wonderful week ahead. Lots of planetary movements. Venus is slowing down to go in retrograde as well. So things starting to slow down, just connecting back into our heart space, making sure that we've not got lost somewhere in an old reality. Lots of realities playing out at the moment, lots of timelines, and as we say, these timelines, we are creating the timeline through the energy that flows through us. We are creating the next step, so the next whatever we're building in our head and in our heart, we will start to see evidence in our outside world. So coming in, tune into the reality of our vision and focusing on that, going focused on anything that comes up in our head of doubt, of unworthiness. Take a nice deep breath, bring ourselves back in to alignment with our unique self. We're all unique, we all have different gifts, and no one is any more blessed than another with our gifts. It's when we tune into them and really come into alignment, we see the gifts in our outside world. So beautiful week of the transitions that we're all going through. So I'm sending so much love, and if you are going through any kind of dark night of the soul, I'm sending so much love and light your way, and know that it will, once we've gone through those dark nights of the soul, whether it's intense or whether it's very subtle, there's immense learning there, there's immense wisdom in there, and it's facing our fears and shining light through them and stepping forward with grace. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.